Hello, collective. I did get a command strip. I did put the tapestry up and it fell back down. Just pretend it's up, okay? Let's see what is coming towards the collective for September. Spirit, make the messages clear and concise. Thank you. Okay, you have a lot of good coming your way. We have the sun. You have a relationship. You've been waiting. Your love life sucks. Your love life sucks. Listen, babe, we don't judge over here, okay? Your love life sucks. And the spirit is telling you, I'm hearing Virgo season. Virgo season. So in Virgo season, someone's going to enter your life that they're going to offer. I heard they're going to claim you loudly. They're going to offer a relationship, but it's more than that. They're going to pull you out of being single. So you feel hopeless, but with the sun here, the universe spirit is saying to you, hope is here. There's a rebirth. What's the rebirth? Someone who claims you loudly. That's beautiful. As a Leo, we only, that's all we want, is to be claimed loudly. We have the Six of Wands reversed. This is someone who apparently you've been dealing with only people. Again, your love life sucks. So you've had a shit ton of false starts, okay? But you've only been dealing with people who their ego holds the light. What I mean by that is, when I say hold the light, I mean who is leading their consciousness, because that's a phrase that I use often. So the version of themselves that holds consciousness and kind of makes decisions by default is their ego. That's what you've been dealing with. People who only exist in ego and they're oblivious of it. I feel like all of us have these moments of like, you know, we're egotistical, we're prideful, all of the above. But no, you've been dealing with people who only exist in their ego and they're fucking oblivious of it. And what makes it worse is they have such low confidence and low self-esteem that as you've been witnessing these different false starts, you're like, that don't even make sense. You're clearly overcompensating. Like, ew. Yeah. The World. Yeah. Your old life has come to a close for sure. Something regarding travels with this world here. Plus the lion in this image and the ram are like, actually all of them. There's an eagle, a ram, a lion, and a human. They're all standing out to me. But specifically the lion staring at me. We're in Leo season right now, okay? It starts now. Like Leo season is like at its cusp of being over. It starts now. The ram, as we're transitioning to Virgo season. Yeah. Spirit, can you speak on this world card here? Please clarify why the world card. Thank you. Yeah. I was thinking that, but that was me as a person. So I didn't want to speak on it. So with the lion here, the ram, the eagle, and the person surrounding the world image, right? Because this is completion, right? I was viewing it and I was like, well, the way I would read that is having all the elements of existence present. So now you can manifest and create. And to me, I had the distinct thought of these four beings, right? It's like human consciousness, flight, the bull, a lion. To me, it's like all the different elements of the Magician card, which is actually what came out, which has all the elements. It has the cup, the pentacle, the wand, the sword. So to me, it was like, not only is it completion, it's calling in manifestation, right? And clarifying the world card is the manifestation card, okay? And I need you to understand that he's one. All the cards have numbers, right? He's one, infinity. So Spirit is telling you that your old life is dead, but you've manifested your new life. And I'm hearing this has been, I was going to say years, but I heard decades on decades. This has been decades on decades of manifesting. You're calling in your manifestation. Please don't fuck this up. Please. Pretty please. As your friend. Because still clarifying the world card is the Seven of Wands, which is someone who's holding on to control for dear fucking life. It's survival. It's preservation. Perseverance is what I was struggling to say. So to you, that's how you view it. Wow. And this is a Leo card. This is a fire card. So I'm going to say to you something that I preach to people I care about, that it applies to. So if you've ever seen Howl's Moving Castle, okay, it's one of my favorite films. I'm a Studio Ghibli person. The tapestry behind me is Spirited Away, which is my #1 film. My #2 film is Howl's Moving Castle, okay? I actually just bought the book today. I found it at a thrift store and it was like $1. I was like, if you don't take this fucking dollar, like, take this dollar. And I got the book. So fucking geeked about that. But anyways, in Howl's Moving Castle, the spirit of the house is a fire, okay? And part of the film is keeping that fire because it's alive. It's personified. It has its own personality. He's the cutest, quirkiest, crankiest thing ever. And part of it is you have to control the fire, maintain it, right? Too much, it can burn the house down. Too little, it can die out, and the soul, the spirit, will die. I'm going to tie that into what I actually say. I usually start with that example, and what I say is control your fire. This is what I say to my loved ones, people in my life that I deeply care about that have a lot of fire, me included, okay? And I say it to my daughter quite a bit, actually, because she's pure fire. I'm pure fire. And it's your superpower. It's what's made you survive this long. You know what you've survived. You're a kind soul. The world is not good to kind souls. You've survived, okay? The fact that I have to tell you to control your fire tells me that it is that ferociousness, it is that rage that has kept you alive. So you being pessimistic and on guard and in overprotection mode and trying to maintain control as you're receiving goodness makes sense, okay? But your fire can burn the house down, or it can keep the people you love warm. I swear to God, I quote that at this point religiously. Control your fire. You will fuck this up, okay? What's yours is yours, and there's no, like, what God has given you, no one can take, but you can delay it. You could delay it. And do you really want to find out how much longer you'll have to wait if you fuck this up? It might be another decade. I'm seeing 10, and I'm also seeing 2. So for some of you, it'll be, because this is a collective, some of you will be 10 years and some of you will be 20 years. Are you okay with that? Like, person to person, like, are you okay with that? Really sit with that. Because the rage that I feel on this card, the defensiveness, is valid. Rage and anger are not the same thing. You could Google, like, you could Google me on that one, babe. Okay? Rage is an accumulation of injustices. Rage is what keeps a person, puts them in fight mode, right? What keeps them alive. So your rage has kept you alive and has been of service to you. I'm not dishonoring that. But God, the universe, spirit is saying to you, you need to control your fire, because we're giving you what you've been manifesting for over a decade. Why? Because you're coming out, because I can hear your why, okay? It's a multitude of reasons. I believe it's the 21st of August. We're entering the period of awakening, and we've been in a planetary wise, we've been in a period of, I think, injustice. I'm misquoting it, but basically the planets. Okay, cool. But also on top of that, you weren't ready, and you know you weren't ready. The person that's watching this video, listening to me right now, is not the same person from 6 months ago when I started this channel. I know you know what I'm talking about because I can see you. And that's beautiful. It tells me you alchemize your pain, you transmute. It doesn't eat you alive. It doesn't make you rigid and cold. If anything, you're able to be softer with how you handle yourself, with how you handle people you love, because you don't want other people to hurt how much you've been hurt. But in terms of love, romantic love in front of you, you're gonna be on some bullshit. You're gonna be on some bullshit. You're gonna be on some bullshit with this one. You can block your own fucking blessings, okay? Spirit, what else do you want the collective to know for September? What is coming in? Just anything you want them to know. Thank you. Ooh. So the Seven of Swords came out, okay? I'm going to tell you right now 2 things. First thing, the way I read this as a reader is proceed with strategy, okay? Proceed with strategy, okay? That's a strategy card. If you feel like you're really heeding this warning and you're just like, I don't know what I need to do, that's spirit answering you. Strategy. So you need to go to the think tank, the dry erase board, and be like, okay, well, when we feel this trigger, this is what we're going to do. Okay, well, we don't know what our triggers are. We've only been mishandled. Okay, let's go on YouTube therapy. Like, this is not medical advice. I'm simply saying strategize so that you handle God's gift with the honor that it deserves, okay? I'm going to put a pin in it right there. Right there. Actually, hold on. That's not true. Okay. This came out in the reading that I did yesterday. You're going to meet this person in a social setting, 3 of Cups. So you need to say yes to being seen, to being visible. I said this in yesterday's reading too. You need to follow inspired thought. So say yes if you get invited. Say yes to someone random, as long as they're being like pleasant. If someone's just having like a conversation where you're like, why are they talking to me right now? Go with it, because the universe manifests through play, right? Creation is through play, through lightheartedness. So I need you to make yourself visible by being outside, okay? Even if you're by yourself, even if you're like, oh, I want to go to this concert, I don't have no one to go with, go. I need you to be outside. But then when you're at the concert, or the example I gave yesterday was if you feel like, oh, I might go play pool, I don't have no one to go with, go. But if you're there and you feel inspired to talk to someone, chit chat. Someone's talking to you, and you're just like, this is weird, I don't want to talk right now. Chit chat, okay? because that's how you're going to meet this person, okay? That's where that reading, we're going to put a pin in it right there. We're going to go back to the Seven of Pentacles. Or Seven of Swords. The reason I went, ooh. You also have an old person returning. This is someone who deeply betrayed you. So we're going to pick up there, okay? Spirit, speak to us regarding... That was quick. That was quick. This is someone who abandoned you. We have the Two of Wands. They thought they could find better. They were ashamed of you. This is a collective, so the reason for the shame is going to differ, but they were ashamed. Because this is a leaving home card and like pursuing the world. And it just reeks of they left you at home and they thought they could find better, or they thought like it's more than the grass is greener on the other side. They just thought like, oh, they'll be there. I'll come back if I feel like it. We'll see what I find. Gross. Fucking gross. But guess what? Ten of Pentacles reverse. I don't fuck with this fool. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So basically they went outside. I'm getting so many downloads. They went outside, right? Thinking you'll always be there, even though they betrayed you. And the old you might have always been there. I am receiving that. I mean that with the most compassion. You've shown them that you would always be there, but you're not the same person. I can see it. So they wandered, and they're back. Guess what? Because no one wanted their ass. No one wanted their ass. The Ten of Pentacles reverse is a lack of success. It's failure, right? A lack of stability. So they're returning to you, and they're going to try to return as like friends. Like, I just wanted to see how you were. I was just checking on you. Mark my words, right? Because they're, I have to be mindful of so many insults. I have to be mindful. This is YouTube. So they're going to come in easy, test the water, put the little toe in the pool, like test the temperature type thing, okay? But in reality, it's because they're just like, there's nothing out there for me. I want to come home. But the deepest depths of Hades' domain truth is no one wants their stank ass. No one wants their stank ass because they're toxic. Gaslighter, manipulator. It's going to be different for each of you, but basically no one wants them because they're the problem. Because I just heard it for everyone, it's not that they're a gaslighter, manipulator. They're just the problem. Because for some of you, they're hugely inconsistent. They love bomb. For all of you, they're not, like in Spanish we say tóxico, tóxica, which is like pure like a fucking problem, right? So it's not that for everybody. That is, I would say it's a clean, maybe like 40-60. For some of you, it's the motherfuckers is toxic. No one wants them. They would meet a new person, things would go well, and then their mask would slip and people would be like, I'm good off you. And then for the other percentage, it's they're toxic, but not in like the Spanish tóxico, tóxica way, just more inconsistent, bad at communicating. No ill intention is what I mean by like not a Spanish toxic, but still not a good partner. So that's the deepest truth. Spirit, what else would you like them? I'm told to switch decks. Thank you. I'm going to switch to my other deck. Got this for my birthday. Ink and Intuition. Oh, excuse me. A little burpee. A little burp there. And my friend Amy gave me for my birthday. I love it. Okay. Spirit, give us this collective closing messages for September. What to expect. I heard money. Okay. Thank you. Nope, that's too many. Spirit, what can the collective expect regarding money for the month of September? Thank you. The Three of Cups. You need to, this is reeking again of you will find your love through social, like being outside, being seen, being visible, being receptive, being open. This came up in yesterday's reading. The Empress came up in terms of exist in the feminine. There's no gender in tarot. But what that means is the feminine receives. You need to be open to people chit-chatting with you and people inviting you places and da-da-da-da. You name it, okay? But the question was regarding money, the Three of Cups. You need to ask for help regarding money, whether it's you need help with finances or you need help with opportunities or you need education. Maybe you want to learn real estate and you have a friend who does real estate. You need to be humble enough to say, hey, I've YouTubed it, I've gone down Reddit rabbit holes, but it's not the same as talking to someone. Can we talk about it? Because this also is regarding career and like finances. This is also reeking to me of you have so much pride that it's hard for you to go outside yourself and say, I want to be educated on this. Can we talk about it? And you don't even recognize that it's pride. You're just so hyper independent that the thought doesn't even enter your brain of seeking outside help because you've always managed it on your own. So yes, it's pride, but it's not like disgusting pride where it's like, I don't need anybody. That's not it. It's just been survival for you, and that's okay. But Spirit, I mean, you're watching for a reason. Spirit is saying to you very clearly, God is speaking, okay? Now is the time. And look, the imagery on this is why it's important to have different decks. There's a little cup, a medium cup, and two bigger cups, okay? Sometimes, this is how I'm reading it, so just my language is going to sound small, but I need you to receive what I'm saying. Sometimes it's okay to be smaller than others, okay? Because we don't know everything. And do I think we're actually smaller than others? Absolutely not. I think everyone has intrinsic value. I think we are all equals to some degree, right? I mean, I say to some degree because there's people who refuse to do the work and meet themselves. That's not equal to someone who is doing the spiritual dark night of the soul work, right? So context matters. But I'm saying that all to say, ignore my small language and understand that the way this is speaking to me very loudly is it's okay to be the smaller cup. Because guess what? Do you see these waves here? It's almost like they're all pouring into each other. There's balance in it. There's balance in it. Okay, anything else regarding way too many, Spirit? Thank you. I'll take that one. The Knight of Coins reverse. You need to watch your spending. You need to watch your fucking spending. Like, for real. Stop spending. Stop fucking spending, okay? The Knight of Coins reverse. Watch your spending. Look, this man is holding a diamond. It's reverse. Watch your fucking spending. Okay. Spirit, anything else regarding why they need to watch their spending? Oh my gosh. It's too many, Spirit. Why does the collective need to watch their... Spirit has a lot to say. The Five of Cups reversed. Why the Five of Cups? Why is this here? Okay, thank you. Wow. The Knight of Wands reversed. You need to watch your spending because you feel out. It's not... You're telling yourself you feel out of control, but that's not true. You feel very much in control. You just feel this stillness in the universe, and you feel this stillness within you. Like, you feel the most aligned and the most at peace, and like this is the most you've ever felt. Like, you see yourself and know yourself. And this came up in yesterday's reading as well, so definitely go watch that. Yesterday's reading was what's going on in your love life. So this is the most aligned that you know you've ever been, because you can feel it and it freaks you the fuck out. So the answer to why watch your spending is because there's this impulsiveness, right? Because wands are fire, right? And cups are heavy emotion, okay? and they're in reverse here, which tells me you're feeling deeply, and the energy, the emotions are moving strongly and passionately. You're witnessing yourself like you've never witnessed yourself before, and you love it. Like, it's, you feel whole, you know you're whole, but the flesh, the earthly you is like, eh, we don't, this is new, this is new. So there's an impulsiveness there where the fire and the strong emotions, right, you don't want to sit with. So it's kind of like a dopamine buys, where it's like, I don't want to feel, I just want to feel happy. I don't want to feel these things right now, I just want to feel happy. And it's because it's so peaceful and it's so foreign to you that it's easier to just be like, nah, not right now. But it's tying in, I'm receiving downloads, it's tying into the love message, because that's going to come up when you're loved correctly. You're going to have a hard time sitting with that. Until the bottom of the deck, or the top of the deck, excuse me. The Knight of Cups, yeah. Just heavy, heavy emotions. Heavy, heavy emotions. There's a sparrow in this image that he's looking at. Yeah. You just want to be distracted. You just deeply want to be distracted. Yeah. And then I was told I said the bottom by accident. I don't believe in accidents, so I'm going to look. The Two of Swords reversed. Yeah. Spirit is asking you to sit with the decision, with the feelings. Okay? Because the Two of Swords upright is someone who is at a deadlock. Someone who doesn't want to see, someone who has their heart closed. So with it reversed, Spirit is telling you, like, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? And then the other card that came out is the World reversed. Like, don't fuck up the completion that you've met, like this wholeness that you've met, just because you can't sit with the stillness of it. So in the 3D realm of money, and also in the 3D realm of being loved correctly and out loud. Because I can tell you right now, whoever is this person, and I want you to come back and like tell me all about it. One, because I'm your fucking cheerleader, but two, because I'm chismosa, I'm nosy. I want to know, what do they look like all of it. But I forgot what I was saying. Have you ever heard the one song? I think it's by Joshua. I think the song is Insane. It goes, this beat got me going insane, insane. That plays rent free in my head. Cool. I don't know what I was saying. Anywho, give us one card, Spirit. No, I'm told that's the end. Okay. So what I have for you guys, take care of yourselves. And just as importantly, take care of each other, okay? And it's okay. It's okay to not know how to be loved correctly. Spirit understands. Spirit sees you. See that all-seeing eye? Spirit sees you. It's okay. The Spirit has also heard your cries and your prayers. God has also heard your cries and your prayers. Your benevolent ancestors, your spirit guides, all of them have. It's time. It's time. But you have to stay the course. And you have to receive. Divine Empress. No gender in tarot. But the Divine Feminine can be still and receive. Okay. Take care of yourself, guys. I love you all. Bye.